There's a good reason the Italian Job movie, both the original 1969 movie and the 2003 remake, used Mini Coopers as getaways. While Italian supercars like a Ferrari or Lamborghini, or maybe even an Alfa Romeo, are the best candidates for their incredible performance, Mini Coopers are more perfect for the job. They're fast, full of life, and small enough to get through tight spaces. Is this still true today? I've sat behind a 5-door Mini Cooper S for a considerable time for this review, and here are my thoughts. Staying true to your original design with an eye toward the future is probably the hardest job for designers. In this regard, then BMW chief designer Frank Stephenson has done a great job reinventing the Mini under the leadership of the German automaker. The round elements are still there, along with the trademark winged emblem and mustache grille. But what I really appreciate is the increase in size that is needed for various market requirements. Bigger but still small, but more on that later. The SPH spec variant I drove comes with LEDs, while the Union Jack graphics on the taillights are a nice reminder that the Cooper is still a British vehicle despite its German affiliation. The coating on the sides and wheel arches are a bit odd for my taste, but at least it pairs well with this beautiful moonwalk gray paint color from the media tester, which I absolutely adore. However, despite the increase in size and status as a 5-door model, the Mini Cooper S is still fitted in the cabin. Sure, it's more livable than its previous version, but my wide frame and 5 feet 6 inches height fit the front cabin perfectly. I can only imagine the fight for taller people. However, the rear is tight for me but still comfortable, so I suppose that accommodating 4 people inside the cabin is a matter of who is traveling and where. I realized I mentioned 4, as despite being listed as a 5-seater, the center passenger in the back will likely prefer public transportation rather than causing claustrophobia and back pain. Less than 300 liters of predetermined trunk space, on the other hand, isn't much, but I was able to fill it with food for a month, including a sack of rice. Very surprising, to be honest. Gaps in space are alleviated by the use of high-quality materials in the cabin. All are soft to the touch and pleasing to the eye, a cohesive, youthful approach to the style enhanced by a circular theme and a flurry of British branding. The Cooper S comes with many technological features that you would expect from a European vehicle, such as power windows and side mirrors, a high-resolution rear-view camera, proximity sensors at the front and rear, a head-up display screen, regular cruise control, and limiter, and a mini version of the BMW iDrive infotainment system. I can't help but look for electronic adjustments to the seats and the parking brake, considering this price, but I suppose some steps had to be taken to cut costs. There's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto either, but that's fine, as the Bluetooth connection is seamless and the integration of Spotify into the system is remarkable. As for safety, the Mini Cooper S is well equipped with the necessary features, but it lacks automatic emergency braking and blind spot monitoring, again, which I expect at this price. Probably Cooper's strongest point, especially in this S variant, is its performance. Now the Minis of yesteryear have been known for their go-kart feel, and that's still evident in the current model. That's quite expected, as the Mini Cooper S in 5-door configuration sits somewhere between a Honda Brio and a city hatchback in terms of size, but it carries a 2.0-liter twin-scroll turbo engine that produces power from both Honda's combined 192 horsepower and 280 Nm of torque from the BMW B48 petrol engine. That said, even in its normal driving configuration, the Mini Cooper S was full of life and reacts to throttle inputs with urgency. The sporty 7-speed DCT downshifts without hesitation, although there is a small but almost negligible turbo lag. However, it was a fun machine to drive, complemented by a very tight steering that translates into good control, confidence and excellent ground response. Even the suspension has been tuned for sporty riding, without sacrificing comfort with its remarkable sound insulation. Despite the great driving performance, Mini has found a way to keep the Cooper S relatively fuel efficient. In the city, I traveled about 8 km per liter on a 2-day round trip between Makati and Parañaque amid pandemic traffic. On the highway, with the cruise control at 90 km per hour, I averaged 18 km per liter. Those numbers are impressive, all things considered. Beyond being a pop culture icon, the Mini Cooper S, even when under BMW, has retained the things that made it a great car. Most of them can be found in its iconic design and exciting road performance. But for 3.1 million pesos for this 5-door Mini Cooper S, I'm sure one of you, dear viewers, will find it a bit pricey, and I won't blame you. On the other hand, this is not just any vehicle you will see on the road. It is a Mini, and you will buy one because you want one, non-negotiable. And no other small car can be so fast, agile, and refined, all at the same time. Being cute while doing it is just a bonus. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channel. Hit that notification bell to receive newly uploaded video. Keep safe and have a good day.